My name is Marc Rowley and I'm the founding member and CEO and Chief Training Officer within HIT Leadership. HIT Leadership came about from working in IT for 30 years, and I'll be honest with you, I have seen some horrendous leadership that has caused stress, anxiety, and actually hasn't got the best out of people. So I joined a company called Curve Digital 2 years ago. And it was the first time I was able to lead in an empathetic way with humility and actually be myself as a leader, because I understand how people work. And it's from that I thought, wow, this is amazing. And I actually got some amazing results, which I have done over the last 30 years, but have unfortunately been shut down when I've tried to explain that the best way to lead is with the human element. And so from that, I thought, okay, I'm going to start my own business. And that's how HIT Leadership was formed. HIT Leadership has been around for 2 years now, and we are really driving through our leadership training. So we're currently providing a package for IT leaders called Debug. And this is where we develop leaders all the way through from understanding where they are in their leadership journey, where there are we do gap analysis, we look exactly where they are, we put the training together that is really bespoke to them, because we understand that each company is different. So we apply equity. So quality is fantastic, treat everybody the same, but equity means we understand that every business is different. And what we do, we develop our training along those lines, and we also develop ways of being able to test that the training has actually worked. And that's key, because it's all right doing the training, but if you haven't demonstrated it, how do you know how good you are? How taking feedback and learning from that and actually tweaking it as well, because some people, the way they learn is different to other people. So it's making sure that we get through the message as clearly as possible and the training really, really works. We understand how people's minds work. I'm a qualified counsellor, so I help people with stress, anxiety and trauma. So this is how we've delved deep into the psyche of the human brain and understanding what engages people the most, how that we can motivate people, how we can infuse them, how we can bring them on and develop them through their professional career. So we not only look at the practical side of leadership and using academic references and methodology and different kind of academic models, we look at the psychology of it as well, which is different. A lot of companies, they separate themselves from that. And the uniqueness as well from our training point of view, we do not do death by PowerPoint. For example, I did some training recently where we had 8 activities in a whole day's workshop, which involved them getting involved and actually solving problems and being part of something and testing out the new skills that they've learned. And that's the key. If you don't understand how business change management works, you won't understand how people learn and how they actually absorb that information as well. People can find me anywhere. I'm on near enough every single social media. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I pop in to many different networking events. I also have a website, hitleadership.co.uk, and also one that's specifically for IT leaders called Stress-Free Productivity. And from there, people can see the kind of work I've done. But if you look at my recommendations on LinkedIn, it's Marc Rowley, Marc with a C. You actually see for the last 30 years all the recommendations from people that have worked with me and how they thought my leadership was.